everybody. I'm hungry, so this may be a little semi-mukbang. Who knows? So for my last video, I was cackling through the first episode of Married to Medicine. I miss those ladies. They made me laugh throughout that whole episode. And Scott, live out your dreams, babe. I mean, live out your dreams. Don't mind us. We gonna say what we want to say, and you gonna do what you want to do, and we gonna be okay. Because hey, I want to be a singer too, but I don't have no platform. Well, I do have a platform. Hi, but I don't know, but do you boo. So we are on the second episode, and I hope y'all are still watching Married to Medicine, because Married to Medicine, you need to watch it. So we are on the second episode, and the tequila has took Simone out. Simone is taking Tums, and she is leaning on the recliner in the man cave, by the way. Like, are they redecorating their house? Are they filming only in the man cave for these last two episodes? Something to think about. But the episode started out hilarious. She was like, I am not moving from here. There's nothing that can get me out of my house. We ain't as young as we used to be, babes. We can only do that probably once every 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Drinking that hard. That's all I have to say about that. So Cecil and Simone are still talking about Quad and how he invited the woman without letting her know. I'm glad that Simone didn't cause a ruckus. I'm glad she didn't tell her, get out. No one invited you. I mean, Cecil invited her. Point blank, period. And it's kind of like I said before, he's trying to get the old gang back. But the way that I haven't forgotten that y'all just embrace Dr. G, all the things that he has done, that he admitted to Quad, and then y'all just give Quad the cold shoulder. It's weird to me. Like, you guys were friends, I want to believe, before these cameras start rolling, right? And it's just kind of like, well, let me not say that, because Quad was like the youngin'. She was a youngin', and Dr. G married a young girl, blah, 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 blah. She was introduced to the group. I'm sorry. She was introduced to the group. However, 10 years down the line, some people gone, some people come back and going forth. You know what I'm saying? But Quad has been a constant talk. Quad don't tell us nothing. Now, I have forgiven Quad for being holier than thou when she got Sister Circle and she ain't need them girls no more, and how she was carrying on and went to the party was very telling. And I want to believe that Simone is still mad about that. She invited all them women and only thanked the women for Sister Circle. That was yikes. Yikes, Quad. Yikes. Like, every time I remember that, I'm like, oh my God. It's like she was brand new and excited, but I'm just saying, she shouldn't have done it that way. Now, it's always things that we don't see and don't know, because they were not heavy on social media back then. They were on it, but they weren't as heavy as they are now. Heavenly. But it's really a thing to see that Quad does have the same type of behaviors where she gives them they do something to her, she don't say nothing, and she gives them the cold shoulder. Much like Melody in Love and Marriage Huntsville, she, after the cameras roll down, are gone, and she don't gotta answer the call no more, she is off the grid with her castmates. And that is what Simone is kind of upset about. However, I still feel like that is Quad's MO, because Heavenly has an MO, and y'all forgive Heavenly. Y'all gotta be the same across the board. Like, what is the issue? I feel like the issue is not that deep. If you don't want to be in a deep relationship with her, apologize. Apologize for Napa. And let me tell you something. I don't care how Simone feels. Quad deserves an apology for Napa. They did not have to treat that girl like that. Why y'all invite her if you wasn't friends with her in the first place? Y'all was trying to take that girl out, and nobody is ever going to make me think otherwise. I'm sorry. Simone, quiet Jackie, which she wasn't quiet, but quiet when things are happening. Sniper. And Heavenly was involved in it too, because Heavenly felt some type of way for whatever reason, whatever. Because Quad don't talk to her no more and blah, blah, blah. She calling and Quad not talking to her, yada, yada, yada. Okay, fine. They were all a part of it. And Toya didn't care either way. And it was her trip. It was her trip. And Simone was the one to kick Quad out. Like, the whole situation bothers me to this day. And the fact that Simone feels like she still doesn't think that she should give her an apology after everybody else did, is wild to me. Like, what are you holding this grudge for? You are a grudge holder. We know that. But it's kind of like, Jackie was your friend before. Jackie was your friend before this. Y'all went to school together. Y'all did all of this stuff together, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like, Jackie is always held to this higher standard of, okay, she is married to medicine. I give her that. I will never take that away from her. However, Jackie is a human and she can do wrong, and it's just why nobody ever holds her accountable. I'm going on a tangent about Jackie. I am sorry. Quad deserves an apology, Simone. I don't know where you are going with this. I don't know what hill you're trying to die on, but Quad deserves an apology for what you said in New York. Even though you apologized in New York, kind of, sort of, in a dressing room, I don't know. It wasn't an apology. She went out there and she said, she went to your dressing room and she understood what you were trying to say in referencing what happened at her home. However, you didn't need to do all of that to get your point across, which you have said. Okay, now we are on to Dr. G and Sweet Tea, right? Their baby talk, I feel for her. Sweet Tea trying to get pregnant and her sister being pregnant has to be a trigger. That's the reason why I'm saying all of this. It has to be a trigger. Now, I'm sure she loves her sister. She's not jealous of her sister. It has to be a trigger for her because she wants a baby. She wants to have Gregory's baby. And I think that I hope that she gets what her heart desires. And I hope that Dr. G gets it too. Now, I still don't care for him for the things that he did for Quad and dismissed her and all of that. I don't like it. I've never did. And I didn't like how they rode for him so heavy when she wasn't on the show as a full-time cast member. And what are they gonna do? They're not gonna like Sweet Tea? Of course they're gonna like Sweet Tea. They're gonna be nice to her, yeah, but it's just weird that they just grab hold on to Dr. G in particular. And on camera, they have not called him out for the things that he did to Quad. That's what they call Quad out for, all the stuff that she has done. But they've never called Dr. G out for the things that he's done to Quad. I don't remember it. Y'all remind me if they called Dr. G out for the things that he's done. And the fact that he's on this campaign trail about Heavenly is talking all type of things and messing up, and it can hurt my business because obviously he's so busy. And the fact that he and Damon are in tandem with Patience, and now he's rejecting the Patience. Listen, Damon can say whatever he wants to say. I think that the man is being petty. I think that he's being petty and he's not taking Damon's patience. I said it. I believe it. I think that he's not taking his patience. Now, two things can be true at the same time. He could really be busy and can't take them on, and he would overcompensate and take them on. But now that Heavenly has said what she said online about him, about Dr. G and how he's not respected and blah, 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 blah. Which, Heavenly, you crazy. If your husband was doing business with him and you saying that stuff online, like, come on now. I do think that he is being petty and be like, I'm not, and he said it too. He's like, there was a time that I would accommodate him. I am not accommodating him. And it's not because of blah, blah, blah. It is because of that. Because you could have still accommodated the patients. Maybe not take all of them. Maybe take one or two. But you're not doing that anymore because of what Heavenly said. And Dr. Damon is right to believe that. And I agree that you are doing it because of that. Okay, so Quad is throwing a birthday party, honey. She is throwing a birthday party, her and her mans. Now that we know that she has one, they are throwing a birthday party and, you know, treating her like the queen to her king. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she had to tell us within the year that this was filmed that she has been to Paris 3 times already. 3 times. Go ahead, Quad. Go ahead. I ain't even mad at you. Now, she is proving Simone's point that she does not give out her information to the group. She's had this man for about a year now. They say, sometimes she say a year, sometimes she say over a year. I really don't know which one it is, but it is what it is. Listen, I'm said all of that to say, do you blame Quad for not putting her personal, intimate life on camera before she was ready? Or do you blame her for not telling these women that, because look at their history. It's either somebody's hurting somebody or somebody's hurting somebody back, and now I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want to talk to you. Like, they were not in a good place. And Quad has taken a little bit of accountability, honey, just a little bit at the reunion. And I just feel like they need to just let it go. Come on. Simone, let the grudge go. Let it go. Because all you got to do is leave Quad where she's at. If she is not going to give you all of her information, there is no reason for you to be mad at her. So heavy. Hold this so heavy. Because if you can forgive Heavenly with her reckless behavior online, in your face, with Jackie, you could forgive Quad and just keep it where it's at. Keep it surface, like you said. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you don't want her in your life, period, then say that as well. But this back and forth nonsense that you got going on and holding a grudge, and she has to do this and do that and do this before she could come and be my friend, miss me with all of that. Miss me with all of that. Because y'all don't do that to nobody else that I've seen. Please, y'all tell me, other than Quad. Now, again, we're going to go back in time. Quad deserved the cold shoulder and all that grief that she got with it when she got the cookbook, Sister Circle, and, you know, she was out here being a star, honey. And more power to her. But she forgot where the foundation was for her to rise. And I'm going to hold Quad accountable for that. I'm going to hold her accountable for that forever. Now, I'm going to need y'all to forgive it. You don't got to forget, but you can't be holding on to this forever. Now, again, do y'all blame Quad, honestly, for not letting these ladies know that she got a man? However really long they were together, I guess. And he is very cute, by the way. He is cute. He got some money. And Letitia Lunsford, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman wanting a man that can help and support her. Quad was doing it by herself when she left your now husband for a while. So what is wrong with her trying to get somebody to match or overmatch her money and her energy and her love? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because if Dr. G wasn't a doctor and he had a little bit of money in his own practice, would you still be with him? Miss me with your little snarky comments in your confessionals, Miss T. I guess you're not always sweet then, huh? Girl, bye. Here, giving out invitations in a very over-the-top type of way. And Simone. I mean, I guess it's Simone. She gonna say something. You know she's going to say something in her confessional. She's gonna say something. She's a little, like, you know, a little extra, ain't it? I love these ladies. They get me perturbed, but they make me laugh always. Anyway, so now they go to Contessa's house, honey, and it's very much weird that how that scene was even set up. Nobody knew that T was going to be there. Maybe they did know and didn't care, and they just wanted to have the scene, like what would really happen. Like, that's good TV, right? So Contessa, Quad come, she get the girls give the invitation, the flight attendants give out the invitations, and Sweet Tea is at the door looking, and Contessa got her invitation and walks in. She was like, girl, maybe you gotta go home and you could get yours. She was like, girl, I am not invited to that thing. And I'm saying all this to say, Contessa, I would have felt the same way that Contessa felt. I would have felt weird, like, oh wow, like, you're not gonna get one. But my thing is, that is always my gripe with Toya. She always stands on this little anthill of, y'all gotta keep it real. Y'all can't be doing this and doing that and then doing it to other people. In what world? And even me agreeing with Jackie, why would you invite your ex-husband's wife to a birthday party? It's not a girls' trip. It's not a kumbaya trip. It's not a Napa trip. It is her birthday party. So Toya, I don't know where you're going with this, as why y'all got to be the same across the board. Why y'all leaving her out? It's exclusion, blah, blah, blah. So now we gonna have something and then everybody's gonna be invited. That's fine. It's not a birthday party. Like, why would you invite an ex-wife your ex-husband's wife to your birthday party? Y'all are not friends. She barely even knew Tisha. Now, Phaedra was being messy last season inviting Quad, and Quad was being messy going to that girl's bachelorette party. She was absolutely 100%, both of them was being messy. Don't nobody believe Phaedra talking about, oh, I'm gonna bring her so they could all be cool, blah, blah, blah. Not to my bachelorette party, baby. Maybe a dinner. Maybe even brunch. Maybe even a walk outside to walk the dogs. Not no bachelorette party. Miss me with that. Y'all was being wild. However, Quad knew she was being wild. Quad knew she was being messy, and she wanted to be messy. And that's just the hill that she had to die on as well. She died on that messy hill, and she came for her at the reunion for no reason. And, you know, it looked petty, and it was. And there's that. So now she back, and she is now having a birthday party. Why would she invite her? There's no reason to invite her. None. Absolutely none whatsoever, honey. So there we go. So they get these invitations, and then Miss T is in her confessional talking about, even if I wasn't invited, I wasn't gonna go no way. And I'm not mad about it. Girl, you looked absolutely mad about it. You look absolutely mad about it. But hey, your feelings are your feelings. What we gonna do about it? We can't do nothing about it. Those are your feelings. But, you know, be for real. Now, I'm on your side. Phaedra and Quad was absolutely despicably wrong. I know that's not a word. Wrong coming to your bachelorette party. That's all I gotta say. The girls are getting ready to go to Quad's birthday party. And Contessa was talking to Simone and Toya about how she got the invitation and T was there, and this is how, you know, Toya was like, oh, why she didn't invite her, blah, 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 blah. Right? So now we seeing them get ready. And it's a burlesque situation. You know, you're supposed to be sexy. Burlesque is burlesque. You know what I'm saying? It's not stripper. It's not raunchy. It's sensual. It's sexual burlesque, right? It's like a half step up from a club. However, comma, I may be hating outside the club, guys. What was Contessa wearing? Can y'all tell me what she was wearing? And not one of them ladies. Now, Toya could talk about how, you know, this is not Party City. Blah, blah, blah. And y'all let her walk out of Simone's house dressed like that? Now, the bottoms and everything, that whole outfit from here down was fine. I mean, you know, she got the body for it. It's like, you know, she looked good. When that lady said, "You look like a gladiator burlesque," I screamed because it's so accurate. Because, like, what were you wearing, though? And that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, so they are now at the, and Underground Atlanta, where in the world were they at? Because I guess you can rent space there because it is empty. My childhood was Underground Atlanta, and I was so sad when I went there, and it was just tumbleweeds and breeze and cold because it was 19 degrees. Anyway, I digress. So they got this, he rented out this space for his woman, and now the ladies are now finding out that her man did this for her, and they are scanning the room for, is it him? Is it him? Is it him? I thought that was so funny. Like, y'all mad nosy. And you know what? Quad's outfit was amazing, and her second outfit was amazing as well, and I do commend her for keeping her speech short unless the editors edit it out, because you know Quad could be long-winded. You know, she like a soliloquy. And I was just like, she do look like she liked this man a lot. She do look like she liked this man a lot, and I hope it work out for her. However, comma, Quad, that man don't look like he want no babies. I'm just saying. He wants you to be his baby. That's it. That's all I see. I mean, you are at your age. Good thing that your uterus is in good health, blah, blah, blah. However, comma, from what I'm seeing, that man don't look like he want no babies. Maybe he was giving off like, y'all don't want to talk about this right now, but it don't look like he wants to have no babies. That's all I'm saying about that. So party over. Everything is, you know, everything was nice at the party. Now we got Toya going to Eugene's new office, right? I just want to talk about Toya real quick. I think Toya is a great mother. I think that her sons probably talk to her more than daughters talk to their mothers, or any other parent maybe talk to them, because they seem comfortable to say things around her, which is cool. I just think that sometimes Toya think everything ain't but a camera. Like, that boy talking about his sensual dreams and you asking them, what was it? It's weird. Now, it's extremely utmost and utterly weird that Eugene still loves his mom, and his mom still thinks that y'all should not congregate in the guest room when y'all visit. It's weird. That is weird. But it is also weird that you want to know your son's sensual dream. It's Toya, please. I feel like sometimes she does things for shock value, just to say stuff. I don't know, man. It was very cringy. Their conversation about him doing Botox, I'm glad that I'm so glad that they are on a different track. I love to see it. I love to see that she is open to saying things as in, you know, maybe you should add to this, maybe you should add to that, you know, so on and so forth. So I'm glad to see that. Do y'all really believe that Heavenly spoke to Sweet Tea about Damon and the cheating rumors that Mariah brought up? Do y'all really believe that? I find it very hard to believe. I find it so hard to believe that she would speak to her about Damon, period. I don't know. I feel like the conversation probably was like, I don't know. That B probably had all the information. I don't know what men be doing out there, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, Heavenly, with her reckless tendencies, triggered T, and she went on the internet and was like, I'm here. This is what you said. And there you go. Now, Tisha, you bringing that stuff up at the Whitney party was really whack. And I was very much laughing at the whole thing when Heavenly said, somebody come get it off me. Because you talking to Damon without her around, that is a cardinal sin, baby. I don't know. Us as viewers know we can't even say hi to Damon without Heavenly coming up to us and be like, huh? What was said? Oh, okay. When you speak to him, you need to speak to me first. That's the first thing that pisses off. And then the second thing that pisses off is, what you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm half drunk and I don't want to talk to you. I don't want you talking to my man. Get out of here with that. Like, that was, I don't know, child. I don't know. Maybe I might go see her commentary on this last episode, Miss Letitia Lumford, because, you know, now she got a little commentary channel. And, what is her name? Lord have mercy. Heavenly got hers, but she don't do Messy Mondays no more. That's a whole nother thing. Anyway, tangent. So this episode is now coming to a close, because this is me talking about 2 and 3. Sorry, guys, if I was not clear. This is a mixture of 2 and 3. So we've already talked about how I feel like Dr. Damon really, not Dr. Damon, Gregory, Dr. Lunsford, he's out here being petty. Now, I don't know if Damon I don't know how it was edited, but in the beginning of the conversation that the men had during the birthday party, it was weird how Damon was answering him. It's kind of like he ain't one to mess with either. Because I feel like Heavenly do be getting, like, I feel like Damon do be telling her, like, yo, you need to blah, 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 blah. You need to da, 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 da. But he don't do that in front of the cameras. I honestly feel, because I think people think that Damon is a pushover for Heavenly, but I honestly feel like they are on equal footing. I feel like Damon be telling her, da, 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 and she be like, but daddy, da, 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 da. Now, Heavenly's still gonna do what she wanna do, and Damon's still gonna take it, because I guess they love each other. That's just how their relationship works. But I don't think that Damon is a pushover. I honestly don't think so. I feel like Damon is the type of man is just like, he picks his battles. He's like, this is TV stuff. I ain't getting paid. My wife is getting paid. If she's the one that's gonna be acting like this, she's gonna get the brunt of the thing, and then that's it. I don't feel like Damon is a pushover at all. I don't think that he's a pushover at all. I think that's the persona that the both of them have arranged for us to think. But I don't know. I think there's something behind them glass doors. I think there's something behind it. And I'm saying all this is because Damon came out and says, like, why are you so sensitive about it? He's like, why are you feeling so hurt about all of this stuff that's going on? Because I feel like in Damon's mind, he was like, yo, that's Heavenly. Y'all knew Heavenly. Heavenly ain't changed. She gonna talk her ish on the internet just like how y'all talk y'all ish on the internet. So what y'all coming for my baby for? That don't got nothing to do with me and you. Well, Dr. Gregory does not feel the same, Dr. Damon. He feels like you need to regulate your wife, which Damon is not going to let y'all tell him what to do, first of all. Second of all, don't talk about his wife. Don't be talking about my wife like that. I don't care. Damon is like, I don't care what Heavenly does. Don't talk about my wife. And she is the same way. And that's why I think that they are on equal footing. I do not think that Heavenly rolls over on him. I do not. I think that they have an understanding that no one else understands. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That is it, and that is all. Now, Gregory, again, like I said earlier, Gregory is being petty. He's not taking Damon's patients, and that's his right. Damon is going to do what Damon going to do. He going to go ahead, and he got his own practice now. He going to find another psychiatrist to help his pain patients. That's it. The end. Business done. Ja. So, there's that. Let me tell you something. I miss these ladies, like I said, all the time. And in conclusion, y'all gotta continue to watch Married to Medicine. I'm telling you, it is a great show. It's great TV. It is great entertainment. I just want to know what you guys are thinking about it. I just want to know what you guys think about Married to Medicine. If this is your first time watching it, or been watching it since its inception, because I was here from the inception, and I'm a liar. I have not. I started watching season 2. I did not watch the first season. I miss Married to Medicine LA. I think that those ladies deserved a reunion. I think those ladies deserved closure. We will never get it. However, these last 2 episodes really is setting us up for the mess that is to come, because there is more mess to come. They got this trip. They got, the girls are going to go at it, of course. The men are definitely going to go at it that we've seen. These last 3 episodes, honestly, I want Quad and Simone to have a real conversation. If they're not going to have a real conversation, I don't want them to have it. I want Simone to apologize for Napa, because everybody else has. I don't understand what her gripe is. She needs to apologize for Napa. I need Quad to accept the apology and not say, and you hurt me too. Just accept the apology and move on and say what you're going to do moving forward. No more talking about the past, because the past is not going to help you. You already know what happened. You already apologized for it. Change behavior. Changed behavior. And if the behavior does not change, that is where that will stay. I need that. And I need Toya to, this little anthill that she's standing on, that everybody got to remain everybody the same. I got to keep it real. Girl, bye. You ain't never kept it real with anybody, with us looking at this spectator sport about your life, Eugene's life, anything that's really going on. We really don't know nothing about y'all. Let's just keep that 100. Dr. G and Sweet Tea, I really did not want them to be on this show. Let's just be clear. I thought it was very, very disrespectful of the producers and productions to bring that man back after what was exposed, especially with his new wife. Like, I thought that was crass behavior. And you made her a full-time housewife. Like, she wasn't even a friend of. So I thought that was trifling, but they are here now. Obviously, they not going nowhere at the moment. And Quad is back at full effect as well. I like that Dr. Simone and Cecil, they are on a better track as well. Them boys. When they took that speaker, I would have did the same thing. I'm taking this because we set this up and y'all are not here. What is the problem? What is the problem? Jackie and her husband, I guess. Jackie is still taking celebrity clients. I commend Jackie on all the things that she does for married women. I mean, for pregnant women, for women in general, because she is an obstetrician and a gynecologist. I do not take anything away from her. I just wish she was more real on this show. Now, everybody's going to say, how real you want the woman to be? She found her husband cheating on national TV when everybody else found out. That's not what I'm talking about. What is her husband doing in the DR? Why we can't know? Like, did y'all go to counseling? How is it that y'all were here and then now y'all was at the first down and now y'all at the goal? Like, I need to know. I want to know. We don't need to know. We want to know. I just feel like Jackie, the same way Simone said that Quad is very surface, Jackie is very surface. She is very surface. We ain't gonna forget what she did to Buffy neither. Everybody everybody has their little quirks. And of course, we're going to think what we want to think. These are real people. I'm not out to bash anybody. I just feel like there's a double standard in the relationship with each and every one of these ladies. And I am happy to see it play out here on the TV. I love Black Sundays. And I just want you guys to tell me if you're watching, because I encourage you to watch. These ladies are entertaining. They give you all the emotions. Let me just tell you, they give you all the emotions. And I think you will scream at the TV and laugh at the TV. And I think you would laugh more than anything else. Because these ladies, let me tell you, they are hilarious. Let me know if y'all still watching. Again, I encourage you to watch because Married to Medicine is that girl. And let's discuss it. Remember to like, subscribe, and let's discuss. Bye.